So hello there Malaysia, I'm outside of Yik Foong here and I'm with this guy here who was in that Toys Kingdom, right? So what's your name, sir?
Zack.
Zack.
Yeah.
So you're Malay, right?
Sort of a mix.
Oh, you're mixed,
Yeah.
Chinese and Indian? Chinese and Malay?
Indian Muslim.
Oh, you're not Muslim lah?
Muslim by
Choice.
By
so
document.
document? You're Chinese
That
Indian?
means in origins. That means the one that is converted was my grandfather.
Oh, so you are Chinese Indian blood,
Yeah, Chinese
but
Indian,
you are Muslim.
Muslim in origins.
Oh, in origin. So I've seen him inside the Toys Kingdom and I guess I wanted to interview him. Zack, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
You're from Ipoh, right?
Yeah.
You always go to Toys Kingdom to buy your toy needs?
Occasionally. Depending on what items I need.
Okay. So what's the best price for, like say, whatever you collect? What do you collect?
Mainly the ones that are quite rare to find, or so to say difficult to find, or uncommon.
Uncommon? What?
Yeah,
like?
Okay, like for instance, Kotobukiya statues.
You mean the 7-inch one?
They stand around, I think around 7 inches.
7-inch,
Maybe taller slightly.
So only Kotobukiya stuff?
Kotobukiya statue. Sometimes I used to collect hot toys long ago. Then I kind of slowed down because
Too expensive?
Yeah, that is one of the reasons. The other reason is too massive.
Too massive?
Yeah, too massive.
Not enough space in your room lah?
Yeah, as in and so to say that one character can come out too many different versions.
Oh, okay.
It will be like too confusing or too complicated.
Okay, what kind of characters do you have?
Mainly the one that comes one standalone. For instance, like Blade. Previously they came out with Blade 2.
Blade?
Blade 2. Wesley Snipes Blade.
Oh, Wesley Snipes Blade.
That was a single standalone and very uncommon, so to speak. And because it's a one standalone, so I decided to go for those types. Others like previously they released Resident Evil 5.
Okay.
Which I bought only 2 and missed out 1.
Did you like play the game?
Yeah, sort of.
Not nice,
5 was okay to do.
5 is the African thing, is it?
The African thing.
What was the 6th one?
The 6th was in the major city itself, but because of its multiplayer thing, it was kind of confusing.
Oh, okay. So the best Resident Evil, do you think is the 2nd one and the 4th one?
2nd one and the 4th one.
The 2nd one is very old already. How old are you?
I'm 35.
Oh, so 36. The 2nd one came out in the...
very long ago. Yeah, during my time.
So did you play the 2nd one?
Yeah, I finished.
Nice,
Yeah, the 3rd one was equally as good as the 2nd.
3rd one, what happened? I don't think I played the 3rd one.
The 3rd one was based on Jill Valentine, if I'm not mistaken, and one of their most famous antagonists named Nemesis.
Nemesis. Oh, you mean the face, like
the deformed face, the large,
big, and having all those bulletproof vests and a bazooka.
Yeah, the one which always chase you around the city if you're not careful. The 4th one was equally very exciting, very new.
The 4th one is good, but after that, after the 4th one, that's the peak of the Resident Evil franchise.
Yeah, that was like
the best.
You could say at the very age of it. Then it came out with
5 and 6. The action base is not horror anymore.
Yeah, it was mostly action based, but mainly why I like 5 was because of Wesker.
Sorry?
Wesker,
Wesker.
Yeah, the original characters, Wesker and Chris. Yeah, Wesker is sort of a one-of-a-kind villain, so to say, one of those favorite villains people used to like, most of all. Maybe like villains like Sephiroth.
Sephiroth.
Those kind of characters. And back to the topic of the figures which I usually go for. I recently just purchased a single Kotobukiya statue from DC.
From DC?
DC Comics.
Okay.
If you notice, if you were in the shop earlier, you will notice a Batman statue.
Yeah.
Black costume version.
Michael Keaton. That one?
That was from NECA.
Okay.
That was from NECA. It was further up at the side of the shelf at the bottom. You see there's a statue of a very comic-like pose of Batman, and that one is a should-buy item for Batman collectors.
Should-buy item for comic book. Oh, okay. So you wanted to buy it, but you didn't buy lah.
I bought it.
Oh, you bought it already?
I bought it. Plus the one at the box at the bottom, which was Superman for Tomorrow version. If you happen to be a comic enthusiast, I'm sure you have heard of the name Jim Lee.
Huh? Jim Lee, yeah. He draws impossibly pretty girls, supermodel proportions.
Yeah, especially he's very well known for his X-Men.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these two statues were based on his artwork. The Batman black costume artwork and the Superman for Tomorrow, especially the Superman statue. If you would take a footage of that, you will see how incredibly detailed it is.
So it's very, very detailed, like Jim Lee's.
Very detailed.
Very detailed.
And very sought after.
So are you still collecting? Have you ever collected comics?
I used to. I stopped a long ago.
Because it's not a good investment, huh?
Yeah, so to say, not a good investment was one thing, but because titles were running out of creativity, a lot of titles, they were not as good as before lah. Although they're quite interesting now, but not as good as before.
Yeah.
Storylines, they were epic stories in the 90s. Very memorable.
Is it like Age of Apocalypse?
Yeah, those were one of the very last chapters, the very coming age last chapters, which bygone, so to say. There were a lot of epic chapters as well. There were a lot of memorable titles as well. Titles like Fall of the Mutants, Extinction
Agenda. Are you excited for the new movie coming out by Bryan Singer?
Okay, I'll be honest on that. I'm not so. I do like. Make no mistake that I do like the X-Men stories, but the Bryan Singer thing sort of is a bit of a letdown a bit for me.
Oh, you haven't, but it's not out yet, right?
It's not out yet.
But is it based on Superman Returns that you don't like the Bryan Singer
it's
movie?
not that. I've seen his X-Men before. There were a lot of inaccuracies about it.
Oh.
So I prefer more. If you say movies based on comic genres, so far the ones that pulled it off was mainly DC Comics. DC Comics had their characters more accurately.
Oh, that one you're talking about Dark Knight lah, Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight lah.
Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight, lately the Man of Steel.
Man of Steel, oh you like Man of Steel lah? A lot of people don't like Man of Steel.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like, but mainly because his costume was a lot improved.
It's a more realistic, the rape spandex is not outside.
Yeah, that was one, and more alien-like, so to say.
Okay, what about Green Lantern? It sucks ass, right? Green Lantern?
Yeah, Green Lantern was sort of a letdown because of the actor-wise.
Actor? The story, I think the story was boring.
Yeah, the story also was not so catchy.
Yeah,
it wasn't so catchy, but I would say it was pretty on the average, but still Batman was a lot on a higher scale. Man of Steel, I know what was the disappointment. A lot of people find it disappointing, but for me it's not so much of a disappointment.
Okay.
The part where he snapped General Zod's head.
He's not supposed to kill people, right?
Yeah, but then, if you really study Superman's history, he did kill Zod.
Oh, really?
In the comic books.
Oh.
He did kill Zod on 2 occasions, and Christopher Reeve's original story in Superman 2, he also killed Zod.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but only not in a physical wise. But by dropping him into the pit, he's really known as killing him as well.
Didn't you put him inside the psycho?
Yeah, at first they reversed his powers to human. They sort of took away his powers in the chamber. As he goes in the chamber, the radiation sort of reversed their metabolism that turns them into human. So after that, when they were vulnerable enough, Superman sort of threw him into the pit along with the other
pit.
Yeah, there was sort of a bottomless pit.
I thought he banished them into that don't know what kind of
Phantom Zone. That was at the
Zone.
beginning of the story.
Oh, Phantom Zone.
Yeah, they sort of roped out from the Phantom Zone and came onto Earth itself.
Oh.
So that was mainly the story. But if you really look at it hard, he actually killed Zod in the second one.
Okay. So Zack here loves Superman. You love Superman.
I love both Batman and Superman.
Batman.
equally.
So the Batman franchise or Christopher Nolan's franchise, the best one is the second movie lah.
Yeah, the second one.
The third one is okay lah.
The third one didn't interest me so much because of the misconception of Bane. Bane was supposed to be a mindless, some sort of a mindless brute.
Well, he's kind of smart, I think.
Yeah, he's not supposed to be that kind of smart.
No, in the comics he was a brilliant strategist.
Yeah, he was not a strategist, but sort of a bruiser type character.
But very smart as well.
Yeah, you could say he's more like Solomon Grundy.
Solomon Grundy is mindless.
Solomon Grundy is very mindless, but at the same time he's like the savage Hulk, Solomon Grundy. In Bane's version, Bane is not to say too smart, or not to say too stupid either.
Okay, but I get a feeling when I watch when I read the comics, Bane is a smart guy.
Yeah,
a very smart guy.
Yeah, he's sort of a smart guy, but he's more of like the Venom type of character.
Oh, okay.
He's supposed to.
Because he gets angry because of the Venom, he loses his mind, and that's why he loses his smart.
If you read Marvel Comics Venom, you will see there are a lot of similar traits between Bane and Venom. So Bane is supposed to be portrayed more to the Venom kind of character, but the one that's played in the movie is sort of the Joker.
Joker.
It's more as much as intelligent as the Joker is. So I didn't quite agree with that. Although the brains behind the whole thing was Talia al Ghul.
Talia al Ghul. That's quite a letdout actually.
Yeah,
I think
was also a letdown.
they should not have said that this Talia al Ghul's idea. You should have made it Bane's idea to make him more awesome.
But I wouldn't say it's that wrong because Talia al Ghul is sort of a tactical genius.
Yeah, but she died, something like that.
She died something like
she's
that.
not dead in the comics, right?
Yeah, she's not dead in the comic. As a matter of fact, Damian Wayne came from that.
Yeah, Damian's dead also.
Damian currently is dead, but he's sort of alive.
Okay. Damian Wayne is the product of Batman, Bruce Wayne and Talia al Ghul's fucking around. Then they got the
their prodigy,
the progeny. Then he died, and don't know whether he's dead or not. Because in comics, if you're dead, that means you are more likely to come back because of fan
base. Most probably he was brought back to life because of fan base.
So he's alive, kinda.
Kind of, and based on what I've seen on Facebook feeds, a lot of people didn't like.
Didn't like him.
Didn't like the plot that's written so far from the comic books. Same goes for the new 52 also.
Sorry?
The new 52.
Oh, 52. Oh, okay. That's
created by the whole of the character redesigning was by Jim Lee itself.
Wildstorm.
And a lot of people are pissed off.
Pissed off of
the new 52 timeline.
Oh yeah.
Because basically new 52 was a product based right after Flashpoint. The Flashpoint storyline. Which was a very good storyline by the way. Right after Flashpoint was finished, time had sort of altered and new 52 came in.
Sorry.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Girls.
Because
you got time
lunch after this, so right now currently in Toys Kingdom, the one I'm going for now is the die-cast metal version of
Robocop.
Yeah.
Oh, are you excited for the new one?
I've seen it.
Oh, what?
I've seen it.
You've seen the whole movie?
Yeah, I've seen the whole movie. Just recently.
Oh, in the cinemas?
Yeah.
Oh, is it good?
Yeah, it's quite good. It makes you feel... Okay, a lot of people are pissed off with that as well. I don't know for what reason. But mainly because they were
It's a good movie. Back then, they don't need to remake it.
Yeah.
But the director is actually a very good director.
Yeah, Paul Verhoeven.
Huh? No, I mean the new one. The new one.
Jose...
Cavalla something. He did a Brazilian movie called Elite Squad.
Elite Squad.
Oh, that one is the second movie of the Elite Squad.
Yeah.
Wow, that one's awesome.
That was awesome.
The first one, no. The first one is okay.
The first one is just normal.
Normal. Second one, wow, nice. Oh.
Yeah, the second one was
exciting.
Very, very good.
Vengeance.
There was more of a plot, more than just an pure action movie. So based on what I've just seen in this current RoboCop, it makes you feel they won't copy exactly like the original. Of course, everything has to be different. If not, where's the exciting feel of it? So after watching it, I can say it's good, very good in sort of way. Although there was some minor details, sort of exposed hand. A lot of people were kind of angry about it and so on. And in the United States, a lot of people haven't seen it yet. So they are
based on the nostalgia lah.
yeah, all the nostalgia, all the crappy comments, all will come out first before watching the movie itself. But from what I've seen, it's really good. It's really good. The storyline is sort of let's just think of it as an alternative version to a different timeline of Alex Murphy or something.
Oh, okay.
That's the feel of what I've seen so far.
Okay, so Zack, you don't have time, huh?
Yeah, actually I'm going back to work.
Oh, going back to work.
Yeah.
What do you work as?
Sort of a graphic
designer.
Yeah, designer.
Oh, okay. So Zack, thank you for your interesting views on all things comics and movies, and also about toys. Not much about toys, but more on comics and movies. So Zack here will be going back to work. So thank you for listening to this interview. So see you in Malaysia, and bye bye. I just will go back to Toys Kingdom.